It is July 31st, 2016. This is the Watchman News, and I'm Mike Callahan. This is also the second time I'm going through this because apparently the first time I didn't know what day it was. So anyway, I wanted to give a little bit of an update on the website, and the reason why is because a lot of people have been coming to me because they were trying to go to the a link that they had in their history, or in their browser history, and it was coming up that they couldn't access it that way. I'll pull it up that way real quick so you can see what I'm talking about. What it was is we went back to our old host, and because we went back to our old host, I no longer have SSL on the site for now. It's going to cost like $160 to get all 4 websites on SSL, and it's not even really necessary because there's nothing that we store there that's vital to anything really. So if you try to go, what will happen if you try to go to an old link or whatever, you're going to get this. Or first, before this, you'll get some stupid warning about maybe an unsecure site. That's the reason why is because it's not an SSL site. So it's just a regular website now. So if you just type in HTTP and forget about the S, and let me get rid of that at the end. So just HTTP instead of HTTPS, and you'll get the website. So I went back to the old host because the new host was just it wasn't worth paying that kind of a money every month to host the websites there. It just wasn't. I had made attempts to try and get people involved in hosting, whether it be shows or websites or whatever, to no avail. So just footing that by ourselves was just not feasible or possible anymore. So went back to the old host, started on a 4th website, which is actually our parent website, our parent nonprofit agency that we're putting all together, and we will be over the next coming days. I've talked about it before. We work under the umbrella of Transforming Disabilities, which is an idea that me and Jen had come up with shortly after we had met, and so that's what the news, that's what the vaping website, that's what the merchandise, the Disabled by Design site, all go up underneath of that Transforming Disabilities umbrella. So anyway, I've been doing a lot of stuff with that. The vaping site's the same way. If you try to get through there HTTPS, you'll get the same stuff. You have to go just HTTP. And as far as purchasing anything, right now the vaping website is down until I get everything switched around in the back of it. But like, let's say you go to the Watchman News and you want to get one of the mugs, whether it be the One Nation Under Surveillance, whether it be Hillary for Prison or a Nope Trump cup, you don't have to worry. That's all PayPal. So if you wanted, and say you wanted one of the personalized One Nation Under Surveillance cups, you just type in your name. I know that's probably not your name. It's not mine either. And you click on it. It takes you straight to PayPal. I know you can't see my address bar, but you'll see yours if that's if you want to go get a cup. But it takes you straight to PayPal, which they are an SSL, very secure site, I might add. So anyway, on to the other thing. We've gotten a lot of new subscribers to the channel, and I want to welcome you. I didn't mention earlier that at 4,000 subs, we will be having a giveaway. Have a Baofeng UV5R radio that I've actually had for some time to give out at 4,000 subs. So we're getting pretty close there. We're getting closer and closer. Once we get there, I'll make an announcement video. I'll give out a link. We'll either go through Rafflecopter or one of the sites similar to that, and we'll give away radio. We'll probably give away a mug. I'm trying to look for first, second, and third place. So, let's see. Next in line, I want to explain a little bit about who we are, what we do if you're new here. I'm big about truth. I'm big about news. I absolutely hate propaganda. I hate lies. I can't stand it. I gave one example earlier when I did this. I'll go back through it real quick because it's fresh in the news and people are still running around saying it. I want to make it a point a real strong point that I don't wave any flag. I don't wave a red flag. I don't wave a blue flag. So I'm not pro-Trump. I'm not anti-Trump. I'm anti whatever the heck is going on in our government right now. I'm not anti-government. I'm anti-corrupt government. Anyway, so the news is going just wild over claims that Trump said he wanted Russia to hack us. He did not say that. You can go back. You can watch video. I'm sure there's 5 million uploads of it on YouTube right now, and you will not hear him say those words. He actually said that if they had those emails, that the press would pay mightily for it. He didn't even say he would pay mightily for it. He said the press would. So, that was something that really got yanked out of proportion and then pushed out there. I have no idea what Fox News is saying about it. I have no idea. I don't pay attention to that stuff. I don't watch TV news. I don't watch MSNBC, CNN. We have played it overnight here for several nights, but I don't personally watch it for information. Same with Fox News. I don't want propagandized, and that's all that stuff is propaganda. And we try to do something a little bit different here. We try to bring truth, and not always going to like that truth. I don't always like that truth, but I would rather know the truth than somebody just blowing smoke up my butt, making me feel good. On that note, there's really only one trait of mine that I have any pride of. And I brought up the definition of it because I felt it was important. Integrity. The definition of integrity is the quality of being honest and having strong moral principles, moral uprightness. Second definition is the state of being whole and undivided. You won't hear me flip-flop on stuff. And if there are some things, and there are some things that I'm on the fence that I don't know, I'll be clear about that. But you won't hear me just sit there and flip-flop back and forth for whatever fits my personal agenda. I have no agenda here except for truth. The other thing that I do differently than a lot of the other news out there is I try to come up with solutions. I try to educate people on more than just what's going on in the world as far as news. That was something that I seen missing before I started doing this. I saw there was a disconnect there. You had people that were, doing news, some of them totally truthful news, but there was never any talk of solutions. There was not much talk of preparation. It seems like these were segmented groups across YouTube. You had people that did the news. You had people that talked about prepping. You had these little separate groups, and I thought it would be a good idea to bring it all together and make it whole. We don't have a lot of say in what the elite or whatever you want to call them do. But we do have a say in how we can prepare for that. So if you're new, welcome to the Watchman News. Hang out, enjoy it. We try to have education. We try to have some humor with it. I definitely try to keep it honest. And, you don't expect me to ever, not ever, I should say something that may upset you. There's things that I talk about that upset me. But I can't help that. And I'm not going to change that so I feel good. That's a little bit of an idea what we're about. Thanks for coming.